wanted to kind of renew this, and there were some problems. First, there were some problems with the compression release lever. It didn't seem to work. And then I found out that the exhaust valve here on both sides, they were set at over 80 thousandths of an inch, and they should be 20. So I put those, I adjusted the tappets to the proper sizing, and I believe that took care of it, because now when I pull the compression release lever, there is no compression. The big old flywheel just turns. And then when I let up on the compression release lever, immediately everything is solid and there's compression. So I think I got that fixed. But then I've had to take off, the air breather and then the gas tank and the platform, just so I can clean it up and renew everything. The compression release lever has two bolts that hold it on, and I have no clue what happened, but the second bolt hole is just broken off. So I've got to get that welded. And then when I was taking the gas tank off, on both of the braces that hold the gas tank up, the supports where it's bolted on, they were broke off. I have no clue what broke it off. These go on right down here. I thought, what on earth did these guys do that had this that would break both of them? They're both broken off, so the gas tank was just kind of floating, not solid at all. So I got to get those welded. You know, you sometimes wonder, what did the guy do to break the supports for the gas tank? I mean, this is cast, but it's solid. What kind of impact hit that? But at any rate, those the gas tank supports bolt on here and bolt on there, and then the gas tank sits right up in here. So these are the brakes. I'm going to adjust them and make sure everything is just perfect before I put it back together. The fenders came off, and it's quite a job. You can see over here all the stuff that I've taken off of it. And I've sanded a lot of it. I'm going to continue to sand and get everything ready to paint. I guess I am so impressed with everything is so heavy duty and so big and so solid. Even the valve cover here, solid cast. Good grief, the thing weighs about 40 pounds.
With the I guess with the 80 and the 820 and the 830, they added a third main bearing to the crankshaft, and I've never seen one before, but here you go. Down inside, like on all your A's and G's, your crankshaft just comes through, you know, jogs over, and out the other side. But look at this, it's got this huge central support that comes up, and another third bearing right here to just make sure that that crankshaft doesn't move. And you can look down in there and see the size of those pistons. There's that one, and here's the other one. It's up in its hole. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty cool, Dad.
Yeah, pounds. But I'm ready to start the cleaning of the main tractor, and then all of the fenders and the other, you know, the metal and the shroud and everything that goes with it. We're going to have this thing looking like new. Kind of grateful that there are no leaks in the radiator. I do need to work on the power steering. It barely works, if it works at all. And so I'll have to renew that. I've got to learn how and get some seals and put in there. But at any rate, it's well underway. One thing that I did have to do over here, this is the auxiliary pump that pumps the diesel into the injectors in here. And when I first started it and brought it home, it was leaking quite a bit. I bought 2 seals, took this off, and put the seals in. Sadly, it still leaked, and I could not figure out why in the world is this still leaking. I tore the new seals out that I put in. Lo and behold, on the housing that houses the seals, this actually runs off the camshaft, this little pump here. The housing was scarred, and scarred enough that when I put the seals in, the diesel would go past get past the seals through this scar. Apparently somebody used a sharp object or something and scarred the inside of it trying to get seals out. So I bought some heavy-duty Permatex, top dollar stuff that's supposed to be resistant to gasoline and fuels. Put that in, no leak. Solved it. So, runs great. And just have to now renew everything.